Religion and parental rights under attack. NTD's Daniel Monahan spoke with Rabbi Yaakov Menken on the so-called progressive push to undermine tradition.
Menken discussed the difficulties Orthodox Jewish schools are encountering in New York, with the state exerting ever greater control of the education system, including private schools.
This isn't just the fight over parental control over what the sort of indoctrination now being delivered in American public schools. This is state agencies wanting to change and override what parents choose in terms of their own children's education.
The rabbi says the state is turning the screw through increasingly stricter hour requirements, even for elective subjects, but believes the true target is not the mind, but the soul.
They want to limit the amount of religious education, dilute the religious education, make sure people focus on other things than their religious education. It's a fundamental value of ours that teaching religion specifically, to your children is a biblical obligation.
According to Menken, not just parental rights are under attack in America, but religion itself at a level never seen before.
People are being called hateful, bigoted, and phobic for simply observing the same biblical laws that they've been following for generation after generation. We have, in particular, for thousands of years.
Menken says the conflict is being driven by a so-called woke movement that carelessly tosses around labels like hateful and bad for everything that came before it.
The United States was not created by people seeking liberty. On the contrary, it was created by people who wanted to own slaves. You know, that sort of thing, going back to the very beginning of America, saying that it was hateful, when, in fact, you look at the Founding Fathers and what they wanted to create in this new country, it was an obvious step up. It was real progress.
But Menken says such movements have no interest in progress. Their true desire is to tear down what America already has.
I think there's a lot of funding for this coming from outside of America. I think the Chinese and the Russians should be very delighted to watch American values and American liberties get torn down and just America get weakened in general.
The clash between Jewish tradition and modern culture has recently played out in the courtroom. New York's Yeshiva University has been engaged in an ongoing legal battle for refusing to recognize a campus LGBT group. It says doing so would infringe on its religious beliefs. Daniel Monahan, NTD News.